Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode from Ginger Gun Walkabout. I am Kai, and today I am buzzing my tits off and I am happy. Which is very unusual for me, to be honest, but hey, you know how it is, let's go. But today I'm out in beautiful Somerset, you know, and basically I'm going to be doing a multiple day through hike, if that makes sense to most of you. So, your people, we're going to be through hiking, which is something I haven't done in a very, very long time. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are glad, and let us get on with the episode. Look, viaduct. If I can get you, the viaduct. So, once again, some of you might know where I'm to. I'll give you a little hint, my bob. Somewhere along the River Throu, like Juju. So I shall bring you back in a mo, people. Yes, I am all watered. I've had a nice fag, and now I am heading off on my through hike type shenanigans. Why is it a through hike? Because I just walking through areas that I don't normally walk through. It's not like no stupid long distance thing like most people are used to me doing, because I'll be honest, my physical health ain't exactly getting any better, so I've got to build myself back up to all the good shit. As you can see behind me, that down there is where one of my camps was before. That's better. Couple of my camps I've done down there. Pretty sure not the last video, because I got one post up since. Maybe the one before that I did down there. But absolutely gorgeous day. Yeah. Ain't got no better than this. Not for a solo, single bloke anyway. You know? Beasts. Viaduct. So yes, we're off that way. So, I apologise about any wind noise. God, it's beautiful out here. That's where we gotta go. And there's the viaduct. Viaduct. Again. So yes. I'll go like that, you might see it in the background. But yeah, basically tonight's plan is I got me 3x3 tarp to sleep under. I got me wubby with me poncho basically attached to the outside of it. So then this acts as a bivvy slash sleeping bag, which is that on top. As well as on top, because even though it's beautiful blue sky, living in the UK, you gotta be prepared for rain. Yep, every year, even glorious like this, like I'm wearing shorts and shit, still gotta be prepared for rain in the UK, because it can roll in. Like, absolutely at any time. So kind of got to get used to that. Obviously with shorts you got to deal with ticks a bit more often. I've sprayed myself down with bug spray. Well, I say sprayed myself more, I doused myself, drowned myself in it. But I'm all good. Bugs have been leaving me alone, so I'm happy. I now have to go down there. So I might as well just take you along with I on the travel. I've never been down there, so ooh, that's new. I say new, it's like new for me, because I haven't been down this way. But apparently, it is a public footpath, so Jesus, let's go. Sorry for the side-on action. Boom, we're back. And now we're walking down steps. You're that way, and that way, private. Public. That's where we're going. Public footpath. Because we is not all about to get shot for trespassing. I understand people's like, but that isn't America, that is the UK. Your farmers and their mothers still got guns, you know. He's out walking along by that beautiful bit of water, you know. Told you that was gonna be out. Yes, there's a random house in the background, but look at this. You wouldn't get this in the city. Obviously sheep, but I'm not in Wales. I am not in Taffyland. Not today anyway. But look, absolutely beautiful place. Absolutely stunning. Right, yeah, you got all the sheep down there, but it's like, look how stunning this is. Right, absolutely beautiful. You won't get this in a city, people. You would not get this in a city. It's why I recommend everyone going out, even if you just hike. Not even necessarily get out and do what I do. Just go out on hike. Go see nature. It's absolutely beautiful what you get to see and everything else. Hello Barbara, the sheep. Yes, obviously I'm mental. Chill. I'll see you in a bit. Right guys, I've been walking for about an hour. Don't really know how much mileage I've clocked up. I'll probably tell you in a bit when I sat down, because I'm gonna get some fluids on board, get some food, have a bit of a rest and try and relax a little bit. Basically, just to kind of get my energy levels back up, get out of this fucking heat so I'm not melting. Fucking beautiful walk though. I've really enjoyed it so far. And yeah, best bit is this is only the first day. Got 2 more days of this shit. Just wandering, kind of aimlessly, but not at the same time. So can't fault it. Like, fault the day. It's absolutely beautiful. Like, absolutely beautiful. Can't fault it. It's a fucking gorgeous day. And then there's a lot of you sorry sad bastards sat home, like on a day like today. Obviously I'm not about you watching this, because I know quite a lot of you would be going out today, as this is a Friday, you know. Oh fucking shit, getting in the way. So yeah, but right, I'm gonna go find a shady place to sit down, and I'll bring you back, people. Sound. You're right, guys. Basically, I've sat down under a tree, as you can see. It's an apple tree of some kind. Not 100% what type of apples it is. Don't really care. But basically, what I've sat down in it, like doing, I got Nalgene with water in. Sat down. I'm getting on some fluids. I got my smoking kit out, so I'm gonna have a fag, obviously, whilst I'm sat here. But at the same time, people, like in total today on foot, I've walked 10.5 kilometers, which right off the top of my head, I'm not 100% sure. I'm probably gonna guesstimate about 6-7 miles, something like that. I just noticed there's 1.6 kilometers to a mile, and I haven't got the brain cells at the moment in this heat to be able to deal with that. And yes, I'm sorry, my phone's bouncing around in the wind. If you've seen what I had on a stand, which I'll probably show you a bit later, you'll kind of understand why. But the wind's definitely starting to pick up a little bit, just a little bit. not too bad, like when you're walking, like in the sun, but I've had to sit down. I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna get a little bit of grub out of my bag. Well, I say grub, it's just like some sweets, really. Just something to keep the sugar and energy going, because I ain't really the hungriest. I had some like good food and everything before I left, like some chicken and shit like that. So it's not like I haven't eaten good food already today to fuel me up ready for this, because I already ate good for this. Literally is why I had the chicken and everything, because I knew I was going to be coming out. I'm going to need the proteins and the carbs, well I say carbs, from the other shit I've eaten. And a lot of the other like fucking vitamins and shit. Obviously for when you're walking, you're going to burn all that off. Yeah, generally people, it's been quite a pleasant walk, quite a nice day. I asked a bloke for directions because, yeah, I got a paper map for this section of what I'm doing, which is really stupid really. But I kind of knew where I was going, but I wasn't 100% sure because the path split off in two ways, and I was like, oh fuck. So rather than end up walking off in miles total the wrong direction, be smart, ask for directions. And what you tend to find, well, what I find, is out in the countryside, people tend to be a lot nicer and are more likely to talk to you and give you directions and shit. Whereas in the city, most people just kind of ignore you, or I don't know where I'm going. There's no point asking me for directions in a city and giving me a name because I have no idea. Be straight up with you. Be straight up with you on that. I am not the one to be giving you directions in the city. But if you give me a grid reference and told me you needed me to get there, I can get to it, right? But giving me street names and shit like that just fucking confuses me. But yes, at the moment, I'm sat on private land. But before anyone says, I am on a footpath that runs across private land. I'm just sat to the side under the shade. And then from there then, I'm going to be heading off and making a move down to the destination that I have picked, which was actually meant to be for tomorrow. But as I managed to get out a bit earlier, I thought, well, I'll kick fucking dirt up and I'll get down to that location, because it isn't going to take me as long as I thought it was. And as I still got a fair few hours of light, and I have no intention of having a fire to stay warm or anything like that, I'm solely relying on the equipment I got. Like I said, it's more of a through hike. Tomorrow night, I might have a fire depending where I get to. But all in all, general, like, this is what I am going to be doing. Through hiking. Like I said, there might be a fire, it depends. But if I'm going to be setting up where I think I'm going to be setting up, probably won't be. Just because of where I'm going to be too. And it'd be a bit stupid to have a huge fire where I'm going to be too. Because I'm in a field just off to the roadside, basically. Whereas, if I camp in the second location where I'm thinking about going, I can have a fucking great big fire. Because I got permission to be on their land. And they've already told me I can have a huge fire. So, like, yes, people, if you get me on that one. But yeah, in general, so far today, it's been fucking awesome. It's been fucking awesome. Straight up awesome. I know this video's been me rambling on a little bit, but there's going to be a lot more of this. But yeah, something else I thought I might touch upon, like whilst I'm sat here making myself a fag and everything else, is I've seen a lot of people touching upon their mental health, like men's mental health and shit like that. Well, it so happens that I am actually a legit legal lunatic. I have paperwork and everything. So, I thought, who else might be better to talk about this than an actual diagnosed nutter, basically. See what I'm saying? I understand mental health affects people in various and different ways. Obviously, I'm very aware that my brain doesn't click like a normal person's does, for instance. Does that make sense to you? Probably not. Like me, I have psychological disorders that make me psychotic by nature. If you get what I'm on about, like, a lot of people with mental health problems, especially like mine, we lack things like empathy, remorse, and things like that. To you guys, I might seem like quite a nice guy, and most people I generally am. But to get empathy out of me, like my little boy, if I had a missus, things like that, that's people that can get empathy out of me. If it's self-inflicted, you've got fuck chance, unless you're a child, like my little boy. Or even my nieces, for instance. But people don't quite get the grasp of what people have to go through and deal with on a day-to-day basis. Like, not only do I have psychotic disorders, that obviously I have more aggression and violent tendencies, shall we say. Obviously, I don't go around beating people up for no fucking reason, because that's just being a bully. Straight up being a bully. But like at the same time, I see and hear voices, like I hallucinate. So yeah, like I say, everyone deals with it in their own way. Like some people ends up on the bottle. Like you older guys probably know what I mean by that. Then like obviously people like me, we smoke our magical fags because it helps get away our shit. But yeah, just in general, like mental health, like I would say, there's this organisation, there's that, there's this, there's that, but take it from someone that is actually psychotic and actually tried getting themselves sectioned multiple times. It's not out there. Like, I know it sounds like a fucking right negative bastard there, but generally it's not out there. I've tried getting myself sectioned, for Christ's sake. I've been with Bristol's top mental health team apparently, which bollocks. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. It's not all doom and gloom. Because most people look at mental illnesses like mine, other ones that you guys might have, for instance, as a real negative experience, a real bad thing. And don't get me wrong, there is days where it is a fucking ball ache and you could, let's just theoretically, bite a bullet. You know what I'm saying? But is it worth it? Like, you get all those good days and obviously you get one bad day, it fucks everything up. I understand that. I understand that better than everyone. Like, you take 2 steps forward and 3 backwards because of one episode. So yeah, I totally get what you're on about. I totally get where you're coming from. But at the same time, like, honestly, people, keep your chins up. If you ever need a chat, drop me a comment, and I am more than welcome to talk to you about anything, everything, apart from Islam, because you really don't want to know my views on that. But yeah, when it comes to mental health, honestly, people, like, you're not alone in this. As much as you feel like you're not, 90% of the world, I don't give a fuck what they say, has mental issues to some degree. It's just some of us recognise our traits and symptoms and are able to try and take action and address this situation, where other people might not, and they might feel like they have no one to talk to. So even if you see someone having a real shit day, just even saying hello to them might be enough to cheer them up a bit, to make that day not seem so dark, so gloomy. Because I know that, because people's done it to me, where I've been having an absolute fucking bullshit of a day, and just some random person just go, alright mate, not even stop to chat, just say hello and everything as they walk past. And it's been enough to make me think, well, maybe, do you know what, maybe today ain't so bad if some random person's paid me the acknowledgement just to even say hello to me. So is today really that bad? Could it be better? Obviously, but obviously it's not that bad if that's that one random person that's took their time out of their day, they don't even know you, just to say hello. If that makes sense to people? Well, like I say, if anyone ever needs to talk about mental health and everything, drop a comment. I'm going to leave a link to my Facebook. Honestly, send me a message. I'm more than happy to chat to you about it and everything. Everyone needs a friend in their time of need. I'm more than happy to be that friend. Now I'm going to sit here, finish me drink, have me fag, and get on with the show, people. Thank you for listening to me on that section of this episode. A bit of a long-winded talk and everything. Obviously, the people that know me know what I'm like. And for instance, Paul, right, from Bushcraft and Survival Shorts, I never say Bushcraft Bikes then. We was out one day and everything, and I had a phone call that was to do with a couple of things, shall we say. And I went from being this nice, quiet person like I am now to raging, ready to go kick this person's head in, everything. I ain't gonna lie. Paul could probably Paul knows about this. I was not happy, considering this person was a family member who I was ready to go kick their heads right in, mind. I'm not joking on that. I flipped my shit. Not gonna lie, I flipped my fucking shit. Like, I vexed right out. Even Paul was just like, fucking hell, he's like, just go have a fag. On about fag. Oh, goddamn deep pockets. Why is it when you got deep pockets and you got fucking, I can't ever get anything out? But yeah, like a lot of my friends have seen that, like those moments where I go from being a nice, quiet person you see like this to a full-blown crazy lunatic who is like blatantly ready to hurt people. It's just, you just got to take it as it comes. Like, don't get me wrong. Obviously, I'm not saying to people, yeah, when you get your off, just go fuck people up. No, because that ain't what life's about. If you got psychological issues and you like violence, you like fighting, you're better off focusing it into somewhat legal. Like, for instance, with me, I was doing Muay Thai kickboxing. Now that, I can tell you now, if you got aggression problems, go train Muay Thai. You'll be happy, you would no longer be aggressive, you would come out training, buzzing your tits off, smiling, like you just won £1 million. I know that because I used to every time I used to leave the dojo. I'd be fucked up and hurting, but believe me, I felt like I just won £1 million. And believe it or not, one of the best ways to make friends is to punch them in the head. Unless you go to a dojo or something along them lines, you won't quite understand that. But yeah, shit. Your people, this bit's been going on 14 minutes. I'll see you in a bit. Basically, people, sorry about the wind, but this is what I got to do my filming with. Because I broke my camera mount and it's basically all I can fucking find to use. So, it's working. You know, you wish you was here with me. Right, as you can see, you've seen the waterfall earlier. You see over there. At the moment, I'm still sat down having a coffee and a fag. It's about 7 o'clock. I got roughly about 2.5 hours worth of life left. Now, life like that, where I'm to. Yeah, I've opted to slung on my poncho and woobie just as a windbreak, just for now really. At the moment I'm just relaxing, having a fag. I've got a brew off to the side of me. I'm having a pretty good chilled out relaxed day. Today I smashed out roughly about 12.5 kilometres. I'm going to stay around by here tonight and then I'm going to move off somewhere else tomorrow and carry on my hiking. So, I'm having a really good day. Fucking buzzing. And, yeah, in all, I'm just smoking a fag, having a coffee. I'll see you all in a bit, I suppose, people. Bye. everyone. I'm off that way. I'm going to go find somewhere to set up in the field or something, because it's getting on and I can't be fucked with you no further. So I'm going to go find somewhere caught and go set up for the night, and I'll see you all in a minute. I'm not exactly 100% out all this might pan out, but basically I got 6 tent pegs, everything else there. The wind's not meant to be fucking mental or anything tonight, so my idea was I was going to do a tarp tent at some point. Really, I need like 1 or 2 more pegs, which I might be able to find, get in off like some twigs or something, like say twigs, sticks. I'm making this pair of tent pegs for this, but I might not necessarily need them because it's not windy. It's not meant to get any. It's not meant to get any windier than this. Really, it's meant to be really placid all night. So I might be able to get away with it to a degree, but I probably will need to definitely go get 1 more at least. So do you know what? I'm going to do that now, and then I'll bring it back and show you what I'm doing. Right, I'm just going to give you a quick overview of my tarp tent. I only needed 6 pegs, funny enough, just 1 extra, which you'll see where. But yeah, as you can see, oh yeah, kit bomb. And as I walk this way, ridge line just hooked off the top, and I just pulled back here. That's just a trucker's hitch, like just to help tighten it up, and there's the other peg. I just hooked on a bit of cordage there with I think it's a reef knot, and then just hooked it in with the prosic, and boom, Bob's your uncle, fan is your aunt. We have a nice lovely tarp tent. Obviously walking around this side. Not too shabby, quite nice. And there's plenty of space inside, I'll show you that in a second. Hello again. Yeah, just a random thoughts really about the type of kit that I always take and everything. And if I could only have 5 items like to help with my survival, I'm not on about comfort items like coffees, fucking religious books and shit like that. I'm generally on about like stuff you use all the time, basically every time camping. And I've been paying quite a bit of thought to that, because like if I had to choose 5 items like out of my backpack that is always in my backpack, just 5, I'd probably go my poncho, for obvious reasons. There's a number of shit you can do with it. My poncho liner, which obviously is a Helicon Tex Whoopee, basically Swagman roll. So that's 2. I'd probably bring my knife. Well, no, actually I would bring my knife, because my knife's basically a lifeline. Right, all the knives that are always in my pack, I might take a... I got bit by a bug then, I got to pop some more bug spray. Yeah, all my knives that are always in my pack have always got survival kits like built onto them. Like I either got tinder, cotton wool, fucking Vaseline, purification tabs, cordage and all the rest of it, right? So, yeah, one of those knives. And I got loads of knives built like that. So that's 3. It'd probably be my Crusader mug as 3rd, because then I got some way of being able to at least sort out water. So that's 4. And of course 5 ferro rods. Like I said, this don't include like fags, coffee, things like that. There's just 5 items basically that is always in your kit, that if it comes to it you could just take those 5 items. Obviously with the poncho and wubby, that's an improvised sleeping bag, fucking shelters, all kinds of shit really. Obviously bush pot, crusader cup, you can boil and purify water in, blah blah blah. Ferro rods obviously. Obviously if you haven't seen my ferro rod, you imagine it's a priest basically that likes fires. Big ass thing. So, and obviously my knife is a no-brainer. But yeah, that'd probably be the 5 items that I'd take with me every time I go anywhere. And I do. My wood is always in my thing, because even if I don't use it as a sleep system like I am tonight, if I get cold, I just put it on like I did earlier in the video, because the wind was busting in. So, don't really make much difference there. And at the moment there ain't no wind really. Smoke's pretty much going up. There's a little bit of wind going that way, which bollocks thing is. Yeah. But the wind ain't meant to get bad. This is basically meant to be it. So, fingers crossed. If not, I could probably do with a breeze in there, because I know it's going to get fucking hot. That's why I'm sat out here. It's too warm sat in there. As soon as I went in there just to chuck my sleeping kit in there, I started to like get a bit sweaty and everything, so I was like, screw that, and jumped out here. But yes, we have a beautiful sky. And we have waterfall behind us to go to sleep to, singing us a lullaby. So hoorah, motherfuckers. Good morning everyone. Time's 6 o'clock, I've been up for about half hour. I got a brew and a magic fag. Slept absolutely fucking like a diamond. I think I woke up once last night to get out and pee. Other than that, I am good. This morning's a bit chilly, but I used my poncho wubby. Slept in me shorts and t-shirt and everything still, so yeah, it was generally alright. A little bit chilly this morning, but kind of expected that, being out on the open in the low. So yeah, I'm gonna have a look on the maps and everything and see where I want to go for today, if that makes sense, because this is where I was meant to end up today, but I just smashed out. So I'm going to see where I want to go today. We're going to go from there. So bear with me people, and I'll let you know once I've decided. Right guys, time's about 8:30 and I'm heading off again. I'm all packed up, all spurred away and on foot. But today's agenda is hike and hike more. But no, generally just wing it again, see how it all goes and just see where it goes from there. Obviously, as you can tell, not as sunny today. Still fairly warm to be honest. I'm still rocking shorts. I got a different t-shirt on because yesterday I had a bit of a thicker one on, and let's just say I got fucking hot really quick. So today I've opted for the lighter weight, like Caramore. It's like a mesh top, like a wicking layer basically. So I imagine I'm gonna get hot and sweaty again, but at least like this, it'll wick the moisture away better, if that makes sense. Oh, you go. Caramore t-shirt. It works wonders. Alright, I'm gonna put you guys down because I'm gonna jump a fence in a minute and I gotta walk along the road. Right guys, I'll just keep you updated and give you a little update. I through hiked down into Throu Valley Lake, specifically to go buy a coffee from the calf, to find out the wank things are only taking fucking card payment. So then I've had to go through up on the side, if you know what I mean. I'll give you a view of what I'm seeing, and yeah, basically, as an update, I'm going to be meeting up with Danny, aka Wildy, or the Brizzle Wanderer, as he's now on Instagram. And yeah, as far as I'm aware, we're going somewhere coastal for a night. So I'm going to be through hiking back towards Bristol because I got to go grab something off someone. And then be going from there, people. So thank you for being patient with me. Right, I've left Throu Valley Lake. I'm walking through field. I got my woobie on because it's windy-ish still. But now it's starting to warm up. I might just drop it. But basically, like I said earlier, I'm going to be meeting Wildy. But I'm going to go buy a backpack whilst I'm out backpacking. As crazy as it sounds. And then I should be meeting Danny after. But it's a bigger one than this. And then I'm going to be sorting out kit and getting rid of loads of shit, basically. So, you know, people. As you can see, our Wildy has caught up. We are now joined him, and we have gone down to Winsbit area, Jurassic Coast type bullshit. See, Danny?
Taking you to a secret location.
And this is where the camera turns off because we don't like you that much. As you can see, we is miles out. Yes, there's a Jurassic Coast behind me. And if you watched my last one with Danny up in Winsbit, he was right over on that far side over there somewhere. So, sorry, couldn't see then. Yeah, right over there. So
we are cave dwelling again.
See? Cave dwelling. Down on Jurassic Coast. The chances of you, even if you was down here right now, getting to us is very, very fucking slim. Because you're probably not as crazy as us at the same time. So yes, people. We are in a Winsbit caves. But in a section that you probably would not be able to get to. And that's just stupid and crazy. So yeah, basically this is where we're going to be sleeping tonight. Hay bale, sang by us. We have 2 seconds. Fire. Canteen kit all around me because I'm like brewing up. Fire. So we're all good. We're just gonna have to go get some more firewood later. I'll see you in a bit, people. Your people down on the Jurassic coastline. Tide is starting to come in slightly, and yeah, it is banging and a fucking dirt sea cave, and I think there's some over that way as well somewhere. Yeah, there's Wildy, you know. So yeah, some pretty fucking groovy shit going on down there. Peace. Right, see they kids in the background over there, right? Remember I was showing you all that fucking nasty water that was churning everything? Those mad gits just come all the way from around there, all the way around there, and got out where they are now. Mate, right, all we can see is his head's bobbing up and down in the water. Like, what the fuck? Give him the, you, okay? You give a little nod, it was alright, he knew what the fuck they was up to. But, mate, that was fucked up. Because yeah, not expecting people to be swimming in this. Yeah, there they go, all three of them in the background. Fair fucking shout, lads. Hello, as you can see, after, yeah, daddy through the gap. Anyway, like before I was like a kid and all retarded, basically like, yeah, obviously was down there taking photos and everything of the water, videos and shit, which obviously you've seen before this. And then we just went and got some firewood basically. Sorry about it shaking, but not a lot I can do. So yeah, as you can see, got a lot of firewood. Danny got firewood. So we're gonna have some fire and cook up some food. And now it is, people. I'll see you in a bit. There, funniest bit is, we're going over that way. Just there. See him? There. Blends in absolutely superbly. I'm trying to do this, sorry people. There it is. Just up and over the fence. And I can't see him, he's gone. No, he's literally just the other side of the fence. Ain't know well, you can see him, he's like just there. Slowly moving on. So yeah, that's something I didn't expect to see on basically a coastal cliff edge. Deer! Oh dear, that was bloody cool. So yes, see you in a minute. Very well. Oh, wait there. You keep getting flashes. But yeah, we've got a banging fire going. That's literally been going like 5 minutes, mind. Not even that, if we're lucky. Dan is out there, I'm sat in here. I'm about to sit down, make a fag and a brew. And then I'm going to chill outside or by the fire. Either. I'll let you know and show you in a bit. We got our beautiful fire, as you seen earlier. You can't really see it much in here, but it's actually like blue. Right there. See if I can do it like this. See if this helps. There you go. Kind of make out the blue and the bright blues and that. I wonder if you can kind of see it. Yeah, the problem is it's hot. There we go. But yes, anyway. Enough of our beautiful fire. BC TV right there. But anyway, we have done this up. Wait there. Oh! Blinding him. My bad. It's better than what the other like. He's in a Jura 2 sleeping bag by D-Day. In the British Army bivvy bag. You got some foam pad.
Foam arrest.
There you go. That's not foam, it's a inflatable one. And pillow. And here is my primitive setup. By primitive, it's more primitive than that. Sorry, I keep blinding Danny. So, but yes, basically I'm in a poncho with a Helicontex poncho liner, and that is my pillow. I haven't quite got out yet, it's just that blue thing I always have. Comfort comfort, and obviously kit just dumped there. Do. Yes, that is what you think it is. And yes, that is also what you think it is, and so is that. Oh yeah, we had chicken, it was gorgeous. I just forgot to tell you. Yeah, it was good, no? Morning guys. Basically, time's now about 20 to 8. Been up since 6:30 in my bob. Obviously, yes. Sorry. We'll be there, airing out, drying slightly because I had a load of condensation. And when I say it was fucking hot last night, it was hot. You might as well say, basically, my wubby was just done up in the corner, basically just out the corner from unflapping. And then I just had it done up at the buttons using my poncho, which is also got drying out from a bit of condensation. But yes, it was fucking warm last night, people. Like, on a serious level of warm. I didn't sleep with that out on. No, I did sleep with t-shirt, my thermal trousers. I have got shorts. We are down on the coast, so that's why I kind of expected. Oh, to be honest, I expected it to be a bloody lot colder than what it was. Like being coastal, it normally is compared to being in a woodland or something else. But yeah, it was absolutely fucking roasting. I slept like a brick all night, which was really, really good. Obviously, fag, Throu, you know how we do. But yeah, just slept up. I slept in it, like sleeping bag style, but just zipped up to the corner with the bottom undone, because I got 2 zips that might be. So I just brought them both down to the bottom corner and then just did the poppers up the side. And that was it, literally. And yeah, fuck me when it hot. Yeah, last night was hot. All honesty, I'd say it was hotter last night than it was yesterday night. So that says a lot, really. We got a little fire going right at the moment. I'm just sitting down, gonna have a fag, chill out for a bit. Might go sit out on the cliff edge, look at the sea a bit, maybe. I don't know. But yes, it is bloody awesome here. And if I comes back down Jurassic Coast Winds bit, I think this is the cave of choice to camp in. 100%. Why? Because we don't get bothered by no one. Because the chances of you, even if you were down here right this second, of coming down and finding us, very, very slim. Very slim. So. If I had a catapult or even a BB gun, my air pistol, I could kill that from here. Little tiny bunny rabbit. Four deer in total, and 1 stag. Oh shit, sorry people, I wasn't even filming, I was too busy looking. There's a stag, 2 does, and a fawn. Absolutely beautiful. What up if I was filming them? They're just over there on the hill. What's going on the camera? There we go. But we may be wrong again. I think there's more out there. apologise about my camera. But it looks, actually looking at it, looks like there's two stags, a young one and an older one. In it when they got, that'd be a 6-pointer. Right guys, this is basically the end. You can't really see, but as you can tell out there, it's fucking raining. Obviously even me stood here is getting wet, and the reason that obviously I'm not going to be filming no more, obviously it's my phone, but if we come up here, obviously beautiful, well apart from it's raining, lovely, yeah, we gotta go up there. So now you understand why we was like, you won't be able to find us and everything else, and you understand now why I'm not going to be able to film anything else. So on this note, people, I have to love you and leave you. Seal. Here, let me. That's a seal. Gone. Well, normally where there's one, there's more. Sorry guys if all you're getting is blue, beautiful blue ocean. There he is, over there. Forgive me about my shoddy zooming in and out. But, there he is. Oh, every time I get him, he goes back under, the motherfucker. And with that, I think he's gone. So, yeah then people, like I was saying, on that note, I love you and leave you. Please feel free to hit the like, comment, subscribe button. And yeah, everyone take it steady, stay safe and sayonara.